We just got finished seeing The Meg. Very good movie.
Yeah, The Meg, full swing.
It's time to report about the Meg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so most people know I like Jaws. So since I like Jaws, I was looking forward to the Meg. When I was 15, 20 years ago, I don't want to reveal my age, I read the book, The Meg, and it's like I want to see how it compared to the movie and stuff like that. When the trailer came out, I thought, this is different. They've kind of taken a comedic edge to it, and it's like, with the music and stuff like that. So when we went to go see it, it's like, I think this is gonna be a fun movie. I wasn't expected to be scary, although when I was young, I wasn't really scared of Jaws and stuff like that. You got a whole story into that, but what do you think? Did you like it?
It was really good. A lot of action.
A lot of action, yeah. There's a lot of action. A few more scenes that made you jump than anticipated, so pretty good. So tell me, what impressed you about the Meg?
Well, first off, I've been seeing many shark movies out there so far, and each one that I've seen always seems like it has something unique or different to it. So what I like about the Meg was that this was the first time they showed a monster of a shark. I mean, you've had, like in Jaws, you had the great white shark. Deep Blue Sea. You had the Mako. I don't know if y'all familiar with different sharks out there, but this is a type of different sharks. And I think another movie. Hold on. And usually, like, you see hammerheads, and you also see like what are those tiger sharks? There we go. Tiger. Yeah. I couldn't think of it. It just like came to my mind.
Right.
And so out of all the movies I've seen with sharks in it, though, the Meg just seemed like it was unique that they finally put a historical shark from years ago into that, and it was just like a shark on steroids. Like this is the Hulk of all the sharks. This is Hulk. And so yeah, in a sense, this shark had his own superhero sort of like power, if you want to look at it in that sense. But I liked it a lot, and it's that was one unique thing about it. And other than the fact that it was humorous, I found most shark movies aren't as humorous. It's either like, it was kind of funny, but they actually put some good humor in it, I think. More humor than I would expect.
Kevin, what did you think about that Meg movie? The Meg, man. What did you think?
It's
like
a good movie. I guess what people want to know is like compared to Jaws and Sharknado, Deep Blue Sea. They had these new movies that came out with The Shallows and 47, is it 47, 48 meters down?
47.
47 meters down, yeah. I haven't seen that one yet, so I still have to see that. Compared to those, what I liked is it had a sense of tension, but not scary like Jaws, like scared of water and stuff like that. It had a very science fiction feel to it, kind of like Jurassic Park, where you're like in a marine, underwater scientist area that were trying to, observe marine life, and they were, the beginning of the movie, Jason Statham rescues these people that were trapped in this underwater mine thing, and that sets the movie off what happens with Meg. And I don't know if that's in the book or not, or if it was in the book. I can't remember that. I think it's worth seeing in the theater. But if you're just not going in thinking about, Jaws, and that's why you like to say, oh, it's not Jaws, or going in or taking it too seriously, because you don't see like big sharks like that. I mean, that's a shark as big as a ship, not big as a boat, big as a ship, or big as an 18-wheeler, and with a mouth, the size of a garage door. So until you see something like that swimming around eating people on the news or something like that, why be, terrified of it? It's a movie. It's fun. It's escapism. It's, you're there to, eat popcorn and, have a good laugh or a good jump or something to keep you entertained for a couple of hours.
And Heidi, your turn. What do you feel? How did you enjoy that? The Meg movie. How did you enjoy it? What is your take on it?
I liked it. I see Jaws, and it's okay. It's got some action in it, but this is really a lot of action, a lot of jumping.
Made you jump?
Yes,
Yeah.
you jump a lot of times. And I just thought it was a really good movie. It's like, if you like action movies and you like to jump out your seat, you have to go see that movie. Definitely.
Yeah, we saw it in IMAX. So, you have the option these days to see it in 3D or Dolby Digital or the regular format and stuff like that. And, seeing it in IMAX, the shark's not completely real. I don't know if they use like a mechanical shark like they use in Jaws. I heard some of it might have been CGI, like computer stuff. I mean, it looks realistic for the most, and some of the scenes, it could have been, but it, it did its job,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say with the IMAX, and to me that's kind of sad too. I don't know y'all's opinion on that. Like IMAX used to always, when a new movie come out, you got the 3D IMAX.
3D, yeah.
And it just seems like you were saying, now it's like they took away the 3D from the IMAX, and it's like, why? We want the 3D. It's like your choice now, 3D or IMAX, and it's like, wait a minute, I remember 3D IMAX. So it's like, I don't know if y'all remember that. But
Yeah, I like 3D movies better because it like comes right at you.
gotcha, yeah. And you actually feel like you're part of the movie too.
Yeah.
Well, now, I'm gonna say that question. I need to know this now.
All right.
Y'all's favorite part about that movie. Y'all have a favorite part or a favorite scene, or not really? Not really.
The thing that I kind of like, and you'd think, the shark and stuff like that, but you're gonna hear this with the people in the reviews, is the little girl was really cute, and she was kind of like saying funny things to Jason Statham's character, Jonas, and and she would come out with these cute little one-line stuff like that. She kind of like made the movie. What was your favorite part?
Well, when they got the shark, and all of a sudden they thought it was all over with, but then they didn't realize there was another one out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's kind of like a spoiler alert. So, yeah, there's kind of like I don't know if that's in the book. I think it's in the book. You think there's the one shark and they kill it, or something happens, and then the other shark comes along. So that's kind of So were you surprised by that?
I was
She
very
was
surprised.
She thought it was all over with. Yay! Let's go home.
Just want to say, that wrapping up the summer movies and everything like that, but this was special in a sense because it's like, as far as I can remember, Kevin's always been into Jaws. In a sense, it was a shark movie, and he could relate to it because of growing up with Jaws and all like that. And he really enjoys shark movies. And out of all the shark movies, I could be wrong. I think this one he kind of enjoyed a little bit more than most. I know you definitely he would like this one a lot better than the Deep Blue Sea, which I know he was kind of like, in the past, he was like, this shark movie could have been better. It's good, had its moments, but not his. And I'm not saying he's saying it was trying to compare it to Jaws, but just could have been a better shark movie.
And is there anything in the Meg movie which y'all's a little disappointed with, like, or overall you think, like this shark movie is just like, not saying now it's gonna be, the best shark, but just it's definitely worth going to go. I mean, don't miss. Or would y'all say, yeah, it's not bad, but got like could they have added? Could they have done something better with it, or not really? Just leave it like it is.
No, I think it's definitely you should go see it.
I mean, it's not a perfect movie. It's not like an Oscar award-winning movie. It's a movie that you go for the afternoon and you pay $10 or whatever you pay to go see a movie, and it's escapism for like 2 hours. So, ooh, you got your coffee.
Mine says a financial investment will be exceedingly successful.
Other than those, sorry, other than those shark movies that come from time to time, is there a movie out there other than a shark movie that, and again, don't have to be a shark, but y'all would love to see turned into a movie? Like for me, I would love to see another ant movie happen. Oh, come on now. Y'all don't remember the big ants? Used to come on Marcus all the time, and the ants would be after people. That would be my
That one I don't know.
Oh, okay. That would be
just like
scary
to see,
for you? I think that'd be scary for me.
I think,
Another shark movie?
no, I mean, no, it's, I think, a good adventure. You know, like adventure with action movies or something like that. I mean, get something like in a style of like Indiana Jones or you know, Star Wars. You know, I like things like Die Hard and Speed and things that kind of keep you on the edge of your seat. You know, kind of like you feel like you're on a roller coaster and you're going fast. How about you, Heidi? Any type of movie? You know? You like comedies and love stories, right?
Yeah, but I don't mind seeing like I didn't see the Wonder Woman movie, but I like to see that again. The Supergirl and Wonder Woman together fighting the bad guys.
Okay, yeah, like the DC. I'm sure DC has some more of those type of movies coming out.
Summer's about ready to be over with. Heading into, of course, September, October, getting ready to kick off the fall and into winter. Is there any movies y'all looking forward to? Anything special? Or a movie that y'all think is going to be out? Like, don't miss. Something coming? Or should I just say Halloween? By the way, are y'all Halloween? Y'all into Halloween movies?
Yeah, I like the first two Halloweens, like Halloween, the John Carpenter '78. I like Halloween 2. I saw Halloween 3, yeah, with the mask, and it's kind of like, you know, to take it or leave it. When it got to the 4, 5, 6, when it comes to movies like that, I think it's kind of, you know, not worth watching. Or it's like, okay, well, I've seen it all before. I was impressed when Jamie Lee Curtis came back in H2O. I went and seen that at the movies. Yeah, the new Halloween, I'm looking forward to that. I'm not really big into Rob Zombie, so when he did those Halloweens, you know, I didn't really watch them. So I'm very particular on which scary or horror movies I go see. So sometimes it depends on, you know, the story, how it's made, what's it about. You know, I take that all in consideration when I go see a scary movie. Do you like scary movies?
It's okay. I mean, you got someone to hang on to.
She's gonna hold on to me. So yeah, I mean, only other thing besides Halloween that I'm anticipating would be Aquaman. I think that looks really good from the trailers. Of course, people who know me, I like sharks, I like water, and I like, you know, things like that. DC's, you know, they did a pretty good job with Wonder Woman, and you know, I know it's kind of been mixed people on Justice League and Batman vs Superman. So, you know, I'm hoping some good things come from that.
And let's say, for instance, doesn't have to be Halloween. How about a good Disney classic? How about a Disney movie coming?
But Mary Poppins?
You said it. Thank you so much.
Mary Poppins? Well, yeah.
I was happy when you said
I
that.
like the
I was
first
really
Mary
big
Poppins. Yeah, I guess when it comes, see how the reviews are and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, you like Julie Andrews, so this is kind of like Emily Blunt's going to play the part, and how well is she going to do with it? You know, and what type of story and stuff like that. I'm a type of person that relies a lot on Rotten Tomatoes to see, you know, what the critics are saying, what other people are saying and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but you know, I'm still reserved until I see a little bit more of a trailer and hear those reviews to see, you know, before I can get really excited. I say, oh yeah, you know, this is definitely I want to see it. They haven't impressed me yet with the trailer they showed.
Yeah, I like to see the Mary Poppins movie. I mean, I love the Mary Poppins movie. That's my favorite Disney movie, is Mary Poppins.
I mean, people like complain like, oh, should they remake Jaws? And there's a lot of people I know say, oh no, Jaws is a classic, why remake it? So it's kind of like that. If they come back with Jaws and they do the same type of movie, but you know, new actors and stuff like that, you're always going to compare it to that original. So it's kind of, you know, it's a wait and see who directs it and how the studio presents it, and hopefully it turns out well. You know, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't.
You'll say, you got anything special to say? Like, let's say, and it's not, but let's say this is heading towards where we're wrapping up.
So, is there anything?
Oh, not yet, not yet.